Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Captain, I said, are you ready? Then, for the thousands here in attendance tonight and for the millions watching at home on TV, let's get ready to suck it!
Pass the bark bag, will you?
Glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to the first ever pay-per-view podcast.
That's what we're calling it?
That's what I'm calling it today. I mean, we can always change the name later, but I am not your host. Ulysses is the host. I'm just the one bringing us in because I got the podcast experience from Brash Sports.
You send me the invite. How am I the host?
And subscribe, like and subscribe.
We practice diversity.
This is Ulysses over here, and then we got Sean. We got Sean down here. Yeah. So we got Ulysses, we got you Mysterio, and then we got the Kick-Ass Kid. I'm Dirty Dan, also known as Brandon, but all my friends call me Dirty Dan.
And that's the way we all became the Brady Bunch.
That's it. So now we got all the background filled in, and we got Gus. Gus is right here. Gus wants in on the show, but we're basically just going to break down the four matches that are coming up for this Royal Rumble. Of course, two of them are going to take up most of the show. One of them shouldn't exist at all, and that's the one we're going to kick things off with, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna start off with the Women's Royal Rumble because, my God, that is going to be a royal waste of time. And we already have Ulysses, Sean. What's that clicking? What is that? Please stop that. Who's doing that?
Well, I wasn't the only one hearing that. It's like
we have 10 women that are officially locked in. They've announced their entry into the Royal Rumble. And then we have 20 others that God knows, it probably doesn't even matter because most of the time they're going to come in, their music's going to play, and nobody's going to know who they are.
I'm sure there'll be a lot of divas from NXT coming in, maybe a couple of TNA divas.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, Jordan Gray.
Oh.
I'm not there yet. Yeah.
So, hey, let's just kick it off. Here are the 10 that are already announced. Bayley, Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Naomi, Nia Jax, Charlotte Flair making her big return. You won't recognize her if you see her, but you'll recognize her by her entrance music and her name.
She looks like every other celebrity.
This one. I don't know this chick. I'm sorry, guys. Lyra Valkyrie?
She's your Intercontinental champion.
Sean's favorite. Yeah, okay. All
right. She's up and coming. She's pretty good.
Lyra Valkyrie. Watch her win it all. Ivy Nile, Raquel Rodriguez, and Evo Sky. So that just reminds me that one of the ones I filled in here. Oh, nope. Never mind. All right, good.
So then, out of that list you just announced, who do you think would win it off that list alone?
Just if it were just those 10, which it should be, in a perfect world, I would have to go with Charlotte Flair. If we're just going off those 10, it would have to be Charlotte. Just again because of the big return, the promos. Her dad is, the nature boy, which I guess makes her like the nature girl, which sounds kind of creepy when you say it like that.
I mean, if she does win it. It's a great opportunity for her to become a heel because everybody will boo her for winning it. But she's already won it, right? Didn't she win like the first one?
I think she's won it like twice already, right?
Yeah. Nah.
What hasn't she won?
Io Sky maybe might take it. Out of that list.
Yeah, Io Sky would be most.
Io Sky? I'd be cool with Io Sky.
Yeah, out of that list.
I'd be cool with that. I don't mind me no Io Sky.
Yeah. Dude, what, lose it? Lived it won it last year? Or?
So
Bayley won it last year, I thought.
So wait, you're sticking with right. If it were just those 10, you're sticking with Io Sky?
Yep.
And Sean, you're going with Charlotte too. Okay. All right.
Off that list. Okay.
All right. Well, then let's we're just going to roll through who we think will fill out this long drawn out 30 women Royal Rumble. They will kick off the show with this. It's going to be painful. Everybody, diehard fans out there, just give it a chance, okay? Have a little fun. Drink a little beer.
Get some snacks.
Smoke a little weed. Get a little high. You'll enjoy it. Have a little fun. That's what it's all about, okay? All right, so I'll go through my list, and then we don't have to keep repeating if everybody has the same thing. So here's how I finished things out. I went with number 11, my girl, my favorite, my future wife, Zelina Vega. I have to put her in there because, if they don't have her on TV when they have her on the roster, they're doing themselves a disservice. She needs to be front and center every fucking week. So she might not even be on the show, but Zelina Vega, please God. Jade Cargill, duh. Chelsea Green, it's going to happen. Candice LeRae, duh. Asuka, come on. Or Asuka, as some might say. Zoe Stark, I think she's one of those up-and-comers. She's like one of those that she could beat up a dude. Shayna Baszler. Oh, God, Sean loves it when I get to her name. Kairi Sane. Sean? Kairi Sane? She's part of like the damage control tag.
I'll go with the first one.
Yeah, you like that? Dakota.
Because much I remember, that happens to
Dakota Kai. Piper Niven. Not Nevin. It should be Nevin, but it's Niven. Natalia always makes an appearance at the Rumble. That streak's going to stay alive. Nikki Cross. Maxine Dupree. She has to because, she's not a talent in the ring at all, but she's a talent out of the ring every day of the week. And then the NXT champion is I don't watch NXT. I'm sorry. I'm coming clean right now. Is it Julia? Or how do you pronounce her name, Ulysses?
Julia Gulia.
You say Gulia?
Julia.
Julio. So Julio, the NXT champion, will make an appearance. A few other surprises for everybody. I did add Lita to the list, given the pre-show. For those that want to tune in, like and subscribe. You will get access, all-inclusive access to the pre-show. Don't you worry.
Can't forget the all-time favorite diva, Trish Stratus.
Well, hey, let me finish my list, motherfucker. Yes, I have Trish Stratus.
Mine.
I have Mickey James. I have Jordan Grace. And I got Ava Rain, also known as The Rock's daughter, because that's what everybody calls her. She's going to make an appearance. I think it's going to happen.
Possibility.
And finally, last but certainly not least, the last entry, I'm going to lock this one in right now. Number 30 will be Becky Lynch. So there you have it. That's my topping off with the last 20. We'll let Ulysses go, and then I will just make sure. Hopefully, you guys were marking the ones I said. So
yeah, I mean, a lot of the ones that you have are the same ones that I have. But you did miss a couple. Who else did I have? I had Victoria. Wasn't she on Raw like recently?
Fuck if I know.
Victoria.
Her name's just Victoria? What is this? The Attitude Era? They just have one name now?
She's from the Attitude Era.
Okay.
I put Alexa Bliss.
Oh, see, I thought Alexa Bliss. The only reason I didn't go that is because she's got a newborn baby. And it's, dude, it's a fresh fucking 2025, like late 2024 baby. Like, this thing, it still smells like her vagina. So there's no way she's coming back. It's too soon. She's got to let things out of her back.
Didn't Becky Lynch have a baby and then a month and a half later she came back and did a match?
Well, a little more than a month and a half.
Oh yeah, I mean,
if those girls keep.
It's 2025.
I don't know.
It's 2025. Women are smart now. All right.
Well, yeah. All right. Well, I know they're smart.
Your wife is. It's probably the only person.
I'm listening for her. She's probably listening.
It's like, who smells like what?
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And my last surprise would be AJ Lee.
AJ
Number
Lee?
20, number
AJ
27,
Lee.
number 28, and possibly winning it.
I want that to happen so fucking bad. I hope you're right, dude. I wanted to add AJ to my list, but I was being
Well, that's my big
realistic.
surprise,
You know,
obviously.
Brandon 5 years ago would have said, "Hey, AJ fucking Lee," but Brandon today, way too smart, way too. I'm a seasoned vet. All right,
Well, her
Man,
husband
you
wasn't in the
changed,
company
Brandon.
5
5
I
years ago,
change
you
overnight.
changed.
I change overnight. That's why they call me Dirty Dan.
Well, who would be the first two to start it?
Kick
Sean,
things
is your list pretty much the same?
I'm just my list is you guys have marked off everything I have,
Okay.
including the AJ Lee, obviously is the surprise. But you did miss Mia Yim and Liv Morgan. Oh no, Liv Morgan's already on the top one. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Mia
Mia
Yim.
Yim is the only one.
Mia
What
I
Yim.
about Santina? Santina Morello.
What about Santana?
What about our truth?
Yeah, R-Truth. That's right. He did come out in the Women's Royal Rumble, didn't he?
Oh yeah. What about,
Damn,
Dang
that's a
it.
good one. That is
Our
a good
truth
one.
wins it.
all right. Well, now that segment's over with,
Yeah.
on to the next thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right,
Okay.
what do we
All
have?
right. So
Tag
now,
team?
no, we're not done yet. We got to finish off this filthy slaughter. So let's just pick who's going to come out first and who's going to win the damn thing, and then we'll be done.
Who's going to come out first and second?
Okay. All right.
And then
All right. So number
Milk,
one is
bread,
going
cheese.
it's-
Wrong list.
it's going to be one of the ones that is one of the ones that already announced, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go number one overall. I'm going to go big fat Nia Jax. She ate some cheesecake and she's coming for revenge.
Oh, I had one more pick that you guys didn't have on my very
Dude,
piece of paper.
yeah, those are good notes.
Nikki Bella.
Nikki Bella. Did we? Oh yeah, one of the Bellas is definitely going to show up.
Okay, all right.
If not
all right.
both.
Oh, now you're changing your list? You're
That was
changing
another
it
one.
now?
Did we say?
No, this was one. I remember I said
You
Mia
did say
Yim.
Mia Yim, yeah.
That was it.
Mickey James.
and I also
We
said
said
Nikki
Mickey
Bella.
James.
I said Mick James.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon did. Anywho,
All right, so yeah, I would have number one would be Charlotte Flair. Number two would be Jordan Grace.
Okay. All right. I don't
But
hate that.
but winning
I think
it for
they
me is
split them
AJ
up.
Lee.
Build that.
Wow, you going AJ to win it. Damn. All right. Yeah, I'm going, I'll go number one is Nia Jax. Number two is Raquel Rodriguez. There you go. That just sounds like a nice, boring way to kick off a nice, boring match. And then who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win it? Number 30, Becky Lynch is gonna win it. Becky Lynch wins it all. Sean, who you got 1 and 2, and who's gonna win it?
Okay, so number one, I got Bianca.
Okay.
Bianca
all right.
Belair,
Ooh,
number
who
one.
doesn't like Bianca?
And then Charlotte will come back, maybe somewhere in the middle of the match. Number two, I'd say Bailey. And then number 30, Becky Lynch, if it's not AJ.
Oh, okay. So you like Becky at 30 also. And
Yeah, and then to win it, I'm still saying Charlotte.
All right.
So
Yeah, if Becky doesn't show up, Charlotte's winning it. I just think Becky's coming back. The man is back in town. Ulysses, are we going now with the tag team or getting that one out of the way? What's next?
Yeah, we can go ahead and do that.
All right. About damn time. Whew,
Yeah.
that match is over.
That was quick.
this is a 2 out of 3 falls match.
It is a 2 out of 3 because they.
It's what's going to make it great because these are 4 of the best performers in the company.
Yeah.
2 of the best, And when you put them together as tag teams like this, it's going to be great to see a 2 out of 3 falls match with these guys. It's going to be great. It'll probably start the show and get everybody on their feet because these guys are just completely talented. So,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, I'll go first. Obviously, seeing Ciampa and Gargano together as a team, can't beat that. But the Machine Guns are legends. I was very surprised when they won the titles as soon as they got to WWE, just to get them kind of taken off of them. What was like a month or two later, very quickly. So this will be the rubber match. It could go either way, but I still think that the Guns are going to pull it out, and win the third of the trilogy. And I think that's probably the reason why they took him off of them so quick, kind of maybe knowing like this is going to be the best of 3 series. This is a 2 out of 3 falls match. It's the rubber match. That's why it has a stipulation. So I'm going to go with the Motor City.
All right. What about the falls count? Is it going to be like 2-1?
No, it's going to 3.
It'll be 2-1 because that's how you
win. 2-1.
No, yeah, it's going to go to 3. Yeah. I mean, it's not.
Oh, you mean it's going to go? Yeah, it's going to go.
It's never has there ever been a time where it was 2 one best out of 3, and then it went 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Oh my God! Like that's never happened. It never will.
It was 2-2. It's a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Ulysses, you'll have to go last on this one because here's the thing. I loved it when Motor City won that first time. Right when they show up, fucking piss and vinegar. They fucking win the titles. Like fuck yeah, we're taking the tag team fucking champions and championships, and we're not fucking looking back. And then fucking DIY, who's been sitting there, they fucking deserved it. They got their chance to hold on to the straps. But I want Motor City Machine Guns to win because they're like that old school tag team, and you have a feeling that these guys, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, like they are going to eventually become big independent wrestlers, But the Machine Guns.
Machine Guns? That's what they've been doing. Their
independent from a tag team.
Oh, like
wrestlers.
Singles wrestlers.
Yeah,
you're talking about here, Bullet Club.
Hey, fuck you. Hey, because I want the Machine Guns to win is why I'm picking against them. I think it's not going to happen, and I think they're going to start something with that shitty-ass tag team, Pretty Reckless. I think they're going to come out, spoil the fucking party, and it will be, one pinfall, and those guys will. Well, they were just recently on SmackDown,
they're good performers,
and they're going to start something with the Motor City Machine Guns that will lead down the road, whether it's Elimination Chamber or whatnot. So I think Motor City Machine Guns lose a disappointing match that everybody wants them to win. I hope I'm wrong, but that's how I see it playing out. Ulysses, what do you think?
Well, I'm definitely going to have to agree more with Sean. They remind me of the Motor City Machine Guns. I love the name, by the way. It sounds like the best superhero villains.
Doesn't it?
And the fact that they've been able to keep it their whole career. Like, it never got...
To me, they're like the modern Hardy Boys, kind of, a little bit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think they're like more like the fucking...
What modern, like Edge and Christian?
Edge and Christian, yeah.
Or like I don't know, they're their own thing.
I think they're like Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty type shit. That's the feel I get. Yeah, they're rockers. Yeah.
And it's great putting these two tag teams as rivals because they move so quick. All 4 of them, they move so quick in the ring. You don't know where to look, and they're always doing these phenomenal high flying moves. But I feel like Motor City Machine Guns will take the titles, and hopefully in Elimination Chamber they do like a.
Start the show off on a good
note. They do like a tag team Elimination Chamber.
Oh shit!
Right?
Oh shit!
Like
now, they're gonna do a women's elimination chamber.
Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Mysterio.
We are gonna be here to talk about it.
All right,
all 5 minutes of it.
Speaking of tag team, tag teaming on me. I'm the only one picking DIY over here.
Well, DIY kind of really made it seem like they were falling apart there right before they won the titles. So there's a possibility. There's a possibility that they could still fall apart. They're just happy that they won the titles. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm almost 100% sure on this one.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's spend 5 more minutes on the Women's Royal Rumble. I think we missed something.
I think we got back to that.
All right.
I have some stuff to add.
What are the odds that Nia Jax injures somebody?
Oh, dude. There's gotta be Vegas odds.
Not putting her in first. They're gonna put her in.
She's gonna injure my girl Zelina. She's gonna injure Vega.
You know who has been messing up lately is Naomi. She messed up at the Survivor Series where she couldn't take the chair shot. She kind of flinched, so Nia Jax was like barely tapped it with the chair.
Yeah.
NXT match she had 2 days ago. They were saying that it was supposed to be a 3 count. She was supposed to kick out. She barely kicked out. I don't know.
Yeah. Did you see the Hurricane Rana she tried
Yeah.
a few weeks ago?
I'm
The
sorry.
hell?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. She shouldn't be with the company. She's so
She
dangerous.
sucks. She's not even like she does nothing. I know, like we're burying her, but
I used to like her when she used to
catering.
come out with the glow sticks and stuff. That was fun. But after that, it's just like,
I was still talking. I was still bashing Naya.
I was talking about.
I wasn't done. I wasn't done bashing Naya yet. This is the Let's Bash Nia Jax segment, if you didn't know.
Yeah, she's definitely not coming out first. They're going to put her in like at the very end so she can make her big fat entrance and knock a bunch of girls out that we don't know their names. And then it'll take like 4 other girls to flip her.
Oh, yeah, they're all going to team up on her. I think the second she comes out and she's like, even though I have her as number 1, but I think she'll be like, meh, you know, injuring women left and right, you know, like putting them in really bad spots. I'm like, ref will be like, fuck, you know, and then finally, like, even the ref's like, you got to get that bitch out of here, you know, and then finally, when there's enough of them in there, like, all right, what is this happening?
I would say this. WWE does get confusing sometimes when there's supposed to be a Raw roster and a SmackDown roster, because right after Nia Jax lost the title in SmackDown, she went straight to Raw and tried to go for Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, but isn't there like some sort of a trade window? They're never been good at explaining it. They have these drafts, they never won.
Selena Vega recently went to
but
SmackDown.
I understand why they do it. They have a lot of TV time to fill and a lot of talent. But but yes, they should do a better job and stick. If you're going to do it, stick to your guns. You don't see the AFC and the NFC just
like the champions. I could see they can go back and forth, but like Drew McIntyre was in SmackDown.
I think the heavyweight champion can just be. There should be one. There's an undisputed, but the fact that they have 2 tag teams and the U.S. and the Intercontinental. As a matter of fact, I think they should get rid of that too. Even though there doesn't have to be titles on each show, you can. You know what I'm saying? Makes it more intriguing, but
bring back the hardcore title.
No. They tried that.
They probably now that Raw's on Netflix, dude. They probably could do that.
Yeah, but hardcore wrestling. You watched AEW? It's not as cool as it used to be. It's like you guys are too
right.
old.
They're really getting hurt.
Like,
you're right.
Yeah, you guys are my age, and John Moxley's like my age, and he's like still going through like class and contacts.
With the hardcore shit and us blading ourselves in backyard wrestling, it made a lot of sense when you're like between the ages of like 12 to like 16. But then after that, you don't even like. Now I'm like almost 40 years old. Like you don't even want to see that shit anymore. You're like, oh my god, they're gonna seriously hurt themselves. I hope they have a good medical insurance. Like that's the type of shit you're thinking about because they're all still private contractors as far as I know. So who the hell knows? But it's hard to watch, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Let's go to our championship match because that's got to happen before the men's Royal Rumble, right? They got to end it.
It might be it's going to be the tag team match. The women
KO coming out in the background over here, so I guess it's a good time to talk about this one.
All right, can I go first?
All right, yeah.
All right, so I think this is actually going to be the first match. The first match because
I know where he's going with this.
You remember when Kevin Owens came out?
It all rounded itself out.
Yeah, Kevin Owens came out and tapped Sami Zayn on the shoulder and said, thanks for giving him a nice kick to the face. What does he call it? The Halloum kick?
Haluva kick.
Yeah, I feel like Sami Zayn will come out, but not to help out Kevin Owens, just kind of look at the match and not interfere. Kevin Owens loses the match, blames Sami Zayn, enters the Royal Rumble later that night.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Damn, that's good. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to give us a hell of a match for sure because they are amazing wrestlers.
Now what's going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah. They're definitely going to put on a show for sure. I feel like little by little, we're starting to see Cody Rhodes turn. We got a little glimpse of it at last Raw, and I feel like by the time we hit WrestleMania,
Ever since he
He'll be-
reigns, that's
See,
but the seeds might take a long time to grow.
all right. Well,
Yeah.
I'll go next year. It's a ladder match. Which I keep forgetting. I have to keep reminding myself of that. But I think that there's no chance in hell. There is no two titles.
Combining them?
He stole the eagle belt. No, he stole the eagle belt. In fact,
Yeah.
he doesn't have it right now, but he's been carrying it around.
Smoking skull belt ones.
Yeah, it's actually a funny bit, but I guess they had to take it from him, and put it in the WWE archives. But so we'll see an episode with Kane. We don't want to track that one down later, but there's no chance in hell Cody loses this. It's one of those matches, like come on, it's kind of a waste of a match.
Yeah.
I think Cody just wins it clean, and Kevin's just bitter that Zayn never came out to help him. So, even if Kevin Owens doesn't come out and isn't official part of the Rumble, he's still going to make sure that Sami Zayn gets eliminated. He's going to help out any way he can. He'll just walk out there and everyone's like, boo, like, we haven't counted down yet. What are you doing?
It's happened in previous Royal Rumbles where Kevin Owens will attack the person that was supposed to come in and he takes their place.
Yeah.
And Sami Zayn did the same thing, so I could see it happening.
And there's no disqualification. He could technically just walk in there and go under the fucking ropes and just, and throw out, Sami Zayn. Nobody's going to say, what's the ref going to do? Like, oh, bring the bell! Bring the bell, everybody! The match is done. Good night, everyone. That's not.
Now, what's going to happen is Kevin is going to beat Cody to an inch of his life. Cody's going to take Kevin will start out, taking all the crazy bumps. Then he'll just be beating the shit out of the champion, the babyface. Then Sammy's music just has to hit, and Kevin will just be like, they completely forget what they're doing when the music
I like
hits.
that. Yeah.
When you stop in your tracks when you hear the music, And they pull that fucking gimmick, and then Cody does some crazy thing to Kevin, some big stunt, and climbs up, and then he blames Sammy. I mean, I don't know where they're going with that because Sammy and Kevin, we've seen it, and Sammy's shooting for a heavyweight title. So I don't know. It's going to be funny, but you're right. That going first to somehow round itself out to the end of the show.
And plus, what a better way to kick off a show than wrestling has more than one. What is it? Royal Family. Oh yeah, and Royal Family, Royal Rumble. Everyone can't wait to do the whoa. That would be a great way to kick off the fucking show. All right.
But the match itself is going to be great. They're going to steal it. It's going to be cringeworthy because, of course, you got your champion in there. And you don't want to get hurt.
KO's going to take all the big fucking bumps.
KO's going to take all the.
How many ladders? How many ladders is he going to go through?
Yeah, exactly.
2 or 3.
It'll be at least they use those tables now.
Well, I guess we're all on the same page with the winner of that one.
I mean, I guess this leads towards the Rumble, but Randy Orton could come out and help out Cody Rhodes.
He takes a big heel turn in that match. I don't know about that. I don't know.
No, I mean Randy comes out and helps.
I was writing down Randy Orton.
Oh, you mean Cody Rhodes? Sorry,
Randy Orton comes out.
I was thinking with the RKO. Yeah.
No,
I was thinking about Randy.
Randy Orton.
Last time we saw Randy was what, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
When KO gave him a power driver.
We're going to see Randy Orton. Don't you worry about that.
So Randy could come out in the Cody match is what you're saying. And so that could be a good WrestleMania match. Randy versus
Speaking of Randy Orton, let's move right along, shall we, to the main event of the evening. A 30-man Royal Rumble, the way it was supposed to be. It was just supposed to be one Royal Rumble, okay? They could have a separate pay-per-view for the Women's Royal Rumble.
And not 50.
Nobody would bat an eyelash. They'd be like, okay, hey, that's on Sunday. This one's on Saturday. And, nobody would watch the one on Sunday. But, this is the one for all the marbles. For all them marbles. There are 15 that have already said we are locked in. They apparently had to go to, the SmackDown general manager and the Raw general manager and say, "Oh, I want to punch my ticket to the Royal Rumble." It's like, dude, you could just be like the other 15 guys and just, be let in that way. But okay. So we got 15 locked in. We'll go through the names here. We got, of course, bam, 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 bam. John Cena, number one on my list here. Roman Reigns, number 2. CM Punk, number 3. Oh, I see what you're doing over there, Ulysses. You're putting that bingo card together. Are you just putting them in random spots?
No, it's not random spots. It's a strategy I got.
Okay. All right. Well, we want to know what you're doing. I mean, if you're part of the show, you have to fill us in.
Go ahead. Keep naming them.
All right. So we got Cena, Reigns, Punk, Seth freaking Rollins. We got Drew McIntyre. We have Jey Uso. We have L.A. Knight. We have Sami Zayn. We have Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, fuck. Now I'm just realizing that I have a mystery person now because we have Rey Mysterio. That was one that I added. Whoops. I didn't know Rey Mysterio already said he wanted in. That's weird. Logan Paul. He's definitely going to win, right, guys?
Number 30.
Braun Breaker. Penta. Who doesn't like a little Penta? Little Penta
Everybody
and cheese. Chad Gable.
No, is.
Well, no, I've done my research. I didn't know who he was at first. I'll be honest, but he's fucking awesome. His fucking mask is the coolest luchador mask ever. Chad Gable and Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah,
I think that was another
and
one.
that's all the ones that have been officially announced.
Those are the ones that are official. They're locked in. So now I have a mystery person. Oh man, who am I gonna put in my mystery person? I already know. I already know what I'm gonna put. It's gonna be a boring one. It's gotta be a boring one. So we're gonna go through, name our last 15, do what we did with the Women's Royal Rumble, and we'll see what's different. You guys have to mark your charts. Ooh, here's a good one. This is a great one. Brandon. No wonder that spot opened up. All right. You go for it, Sean. Go for it. Take it. I'm going to step away real quick anyways. Yeah, go for it.
All right. So, as far as to fill in the last 15, I got, of course, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not hurt, not
He's
like
hurt? Okay. Well,
not like JD McDonough got hurt, but
Oh
No, not
JD
like that. He's not
McDwarfhead
in
will
it.
not be part of this.
that big dwarf head of his. Just
When he was
bounced
being
off like-
formed in the womb, they're like, should he be a dwarf? And they stopped after the head. They're like, nah, fuck it. Give this guy a normal life. And it was too late. It was too late. They're like, now he has dwarf head. The rest of his body's normal.
Where was I at? Okay, so Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, Jacob Fatu. Obviously, he's going to come in and clean house. I didn't put Braun Strowman in here because I guess that's why he had him destroy Braun Strowman, because he's going to have that role this year. Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, Andrade, Ludwig Kaiser, Kofi Kingston. They're going to put Omos in there.
really,
Just so everybody can come over they're going to put him in.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a while.
They
You're
just
right.
do-
I don't think it's worked out for
AJ
Omos, but that's my opinion.
So I got AJ Styles, Dragon Lee, Oba Femi,
yep.
the NXT Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton, and then I have either Jeff Hardy or RVD, one of those. I'm more
I like
likely
that.
Jeff Hardy. So that adds up. And then my potential surprise is Brock Lesnar.
I want Brock Lesnar. I want that to happen.
Because he could play. Because remember, Heyman owes Punk a favor. and it could come down to, and I just think Punk winning it. Again, my pick also is Punk to win it because I think that's a better way to get to that story between him and Cody that they've already kind of started. Plus, he wins the Rumble. Plus, if he doesn't win it, then he's got to be involved in the Elimination Chamber match. And Punk in the Elimination Chamber match sounds scary to me because he's
up there.
So why would you risk it? It's easier for just him to win the Rumble, even with the help of Brock Lesnar, because Heyman owed him a favor. But he won the Rumble.
Did you say Bronson Reed?
Bronson Reed.
I did not. Well, no, he's
he's out. Damn, I gotta go the mystery box.
Did you mention Joe Hendry?
No, I didn't. No, but I had him on my short list. He was on my list.
You down on the one.
He's another TNA guy. So if they have Jordan Grace for the women,
you said RVD. Yeah. You said
I
RVD.
had him on my short list, but I took him off. I said RVD.
I'll take
RVD because I actually did go with Jeff Hardy.
I had
both of them.
Spots,
it was a toss-up.
Well, I feel like if you're gonna have Jeff, you might as well have
one
Matt.
of them. No, because Matt can't. Otherwise, if Matt could, he must still be under contract with AEW, even though he's not there anymore. There must be a no compete or something. Because otherwise, But I see Jeff or RVD. But that again, that's two picks.
Okay.
And what about?
Well, Ulysses.
I never really.
Do you have the NXT champ?
I do. I do.
Obafemi. That's how you say it. Okay. I was scared to say his name.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice if he showed up?
For sure.
Wouldn't it be nice if he showed up with Brock Lesnar and they both did a F5? And what is it? F50? F20? What is it?
It's F5.
Five.
No, but Opa's.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
It's like F50 or something like that.
Every time I watched NXT, I was always in
Which
the
is pretty much like the F5,
it.
but he just spins them in the air and they land flat on their face.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so just taking off where Sean left off, I think the ones he gave me or he spotted me RVD, which I'll take because of course I would love to see that. He is our uncle after all. Speaking of uncles, Uncle fucking Howdy is gonna make an appearance in the Rumble.
Yeah, I can see that.
I got Otis. I know that's one that's like the music plays and everyone's like, huh? And then it's like, oh, Otis, and then
he eliminate. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know where I'm going with that. Actually, I took him out. I don't know why I did that. Now that I think about it, I know. Fuck. Oh well, I'm sticking with Otis.
Another mystery.
Another mystery. Braun Strowman.
No, they just wrote him off TV.
Okay,
I don't see him.
I'm locked in. All right. I got too many mystery boxes.
They wrote him off. He was bleeding.
Damian Priest. You said that one?
I already said that.
Okay,
Yeah,
and then you said AJ. All right.
Yep.
So let me mark this. And then you said Randy Orton. You son of a bitch.
I did.
All right. So I guess the last two surprises that I have are Big E. That's right. Big E makes an appearance. Big E. He can come in for the fucking Rumble. He's not having a match. He can throw some fucking people over the rope. You kidding me? Oh, Kofi's going over the rope from the hands of Big E. And then my big, pop is Mick Foley. Mick Foley's coming.
Mick Foley.
I've heard some rumors swirling about Mick Foley making an appearance. So
supposedly he's still got like 200 pounds to lose. He said he wants to lose at least 200 pounds before he does a death match again.
You could be 500 pounds and be in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but he backed out of death match.
Because it really would be a death match.
I am.
Yeah. Only Ric Flair does
I'm more confident in my women's predictions than I am for my men's Royal Rumble. How about that? All right. And they spotted us 15.
All right. Ulysses, what did
Ulysses.
I have Carmelo Hayes. Anybody mention Carmelo Hayes?
You know what?
He's one of the.
Yeah. He's the official. He's in there officially. Yeah.
What about Andrade?
Andrade. Yep. Sean
had Andrade.
We have Fatu in there. We have Solo in there. What about Tonga?
Yeah, I left out both Tongas.
Tonga,
all the Tongos. Anything Tong. He's talking about the Wolverine? I think he's talking about the Wolverine. Oh, that's for two. That's for two.
I love you so long.
I don't know. It's gonna sound racist now. I don't know. Yeah. Don't they all do that? Isn't that how they say good morning?
That's when it's spicy.
That's how I wake up girls when I want them to leave.
That's what I say. I just farted. And everybody has to clear out. Oh, is that you?
One that I was going to put on my list that
Randy Orton I mentioned earlier. He could.
Let me tell you something, Randy Orton. Yeah, we both said Randy Orton. I thought
you did say Brock, but I also thought maybe Rock. If the Rock's daughter's going to be in the women's Rumble, I feel like he might be.
No, I just don't see the Rock doing it because if the fucking final boss comes out, the final boss has to win the goddamn thing.
And if the final boss was coming out, we would have already known.
No, we wouldn't. No, we wouldn't.
That he was going to be in WrestleMania. Because not that he was going to be in the Rumble, but that he was going to be part of WrestleMania, and he's not confirmed it. Now he owns the damn company. He can do whatever.
He comes out as 31.
Wait, 30.
31.
Oh yeah.
Because he's the guy. Yes, he's the final boss. That makes sense.
Everybody would hate him.
Oh no!
Everybody would hate him, and then that would set up the match with Roman as a baby face, and everybody would be like, "Wait a second, he's changed the rules."
So there you go. I guess Ulysses has already given it away. Who he's picking to win the whole goddamn thing?
No, Punk's my win.
Are you serious? If Rock comes out, you're still going with Punk?
I was about to say I was gonna ask you guys. We do first, second, last, and actually more importantly, instead of last, the final four, because that's always a big deal, and then the winner. So, all right, who goes first?
Number one, number two. I will go. Sami Zayn comes out number one. I will go. Drew McIntyre comes out number two. And then who comes out last?
The final four.
Final four. Fuck me.
Okay.
I mean, fucking hell. I'll go. Finn Balor. Jacob Fatu. Mick Foley and AJ Styles.
Bam.
Okay.
Mick Foley, final four.
You writing this down?
Yeah. Mick Foley's not going to spend too much time in there, So. But I see what you're saying, like Mick Foley comes in like fucking 13 or something, and then
Mick Foley or Cactus Jack or Dude Love.
I think it would actually probably be Dude Love. No, I think it would be Dude Love. A really fat Dude Love.
All right, Ulysses.
Oh, and are we picking winners? Or are we doing that after?
Oh yeah,
winner. I'm with Ulysses. It's Punk.
Yep. So my 1 and 2 are actually going to be just because I want to hear the entrance. A little Jey Uso.
All right.
So that's going to be number 1. Number 2 will probably be
LA Knight. Oh, Penta! That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Penta. Of course you would pick Penta.
Of course we got John Cena. John Cena's going to be number 12.
Damn, you're getting real specific.
Look
at this. We're not...
CM Punk, my pick for the Rumble is going to be number 21.
Oh, my God. Look at this thing. You better...
My top 4.
Wow, you
top 4.
What was your 21?
Punk.
Punk.
Number 30 would be Brock. It would be top 4.
Dude, Brock is not coming in and losing. I'm sorry.
Oh, you know who's not coming in and winning? Mick Foley.
Yeah, but Mick Foley could. Again, it's a cheap pop. How many Royal Rumbles?
You know who's watching at home with his grandkids in his
Again,
sweatpants?
he just comes in and farts everyone out of the ring.
Yeah, waste a spot for somebody else. All right, Ulysses, you still didn't say your final
four.
Yep,
so I have Roman, CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, and John Cena. Last 4.
Oh, I thought you had him at 12. I thought you were really specific there.
Well, yeah, but
no,
final 4.
Final 4.
Oh, the last. Wait a second. See, I thought it was last 4 entries, not last 4 inside the ring. See, I'm an idiot. Okay.
Yes.
Back up.
All
right.
Well, you gotta wait your turn. You gotta come back to you. Let's go,
right,
Sean. Get your notes
Sean,
together.
I thought Sean went first. Oh, okay.
No, you did.
No.
But you didn't know the rules,
No,
so
I
I
don't
should have
know.
gone first.
You guys made the rules as we're going here. I mean, this makeshift fucking podcast. Brought to you by Ulysses. Hey, thanks, Ulysses. Thanks, Ulysses, for hosting and bringing this shit together. Because without you,
Thanks for
without
watching
you,
us here, everyone. We will be doing this again.
Brought to you by.
Brought to you by like. Fucking hell. All right. So now I guess I'll make my picks. Number one, John Cena.
Wow.
Yeah. And then they're going to put somebody in after Cena for him to just immediately throw out the ring. So, wow, when I look at this, it's tough. Number one. Number two, Dominic.
That's good.
Final four, Cena, Punk, McIntyre.
Fuck you at.
And Rollins. Somehow Reigns is going to get out of there. Maybe it's a Brock Lesnar. I don't know how Reigns is going to get out of there. I don't know how we leave him out of the equation.
my last 4.
Something.
Can I go? Or
They might even put Logan
Sean's
Paul
pick is
in
winner.
there.
Sorry, who's your winner, Sean? All right, so we're all picking Punk.
Yeah.
All right. So my last 4 in the ring. Sorry, not last 4 entries. I thought last 4 entries. I thought that. Remember, I said I was like last 4. That's weird. I wasn't thinking. All right, last 4
Parlay.
inside the ring will be Cena, Punk, AJ Styles, and
And
no, I'm just kidding. Dude Love and L.A. Knight. Yeah, that's right, baby. L.A. Knight. Go! L.A. Knight! L.A.
But
Knight!
actually,
He's
Ulysses made
on
a
the
good
top
point.
rope. He's on the top rope right now. You can see him in the distance.
Fatu could certainly be in the last 4. As almost a matter of fact, I almost want to change one of my picks.
I feel like
but
Part 2 might eliminate Roman, which starts something because they've never really.
that's how
So
Roman gets
what
eliminated.
is this calendar thing you got going on here, Ulysses? Like, what's the plan? How are we filling this in?
It's just 1 through 30. I have the rosters, all the.
Oh, so are you gonna like predict each order, or like everybody comes in? Okay.
And you did all that? You
Fucking
wrote
hell.
that, or did you go?
No, so
look at the
my
handwriting.
my wife is against wrestling.
Look at the
I know. Did
penmanship.
your wife do that?
My
or
wife
you?
hates wrestling, but she
She's
loves arts
Asian.
and
Did she
crafts.
use like calligraphy?
Yeah, she took you to the store to buy the cardboard.
I use Carmichael's account.
She's like, Ulysses!
All right, I guess you can fill out your Royal Rumble board for your science project.
She calls you Steve Mexican too? Weird.
My science project is predicting the Royal Rumble entries in the right order. There's a science behind it. It's called wrestling science.
They're like, we got to call this kid's parents immediately.
All right.
You guys
So just to recap, we're all picking CM Punk to win it all. Point at the sign at the end of the night. CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes is happening at WrestleMania. We have, you guys have the Motor City Machine Guns winning. I have the upset because, again, I want it to happen, but they got to give us an upset because I have Becky Lynch winning the Women's Royal Rumble and, punching her ticket to WrestleMania as she so well deserves. And you have AJ Lee, Ulysses, Sean. Who was yours?
Well, Becky is almost the biggest, gamble or the biggest bet. Right?
It's
But
top 3. I
feel
looked it up.
AJ
I looked it up. The
show.
odds are she's top 3. Yeah. You said Charlotte. You said Charlotte.
I'm going
You
with
said
AJ.
Charlotte. Yeah.
Well, not to win. Yeah, Charlotte. To
All
win.
right. So
Or Becky.
all right, and then and nobody's giving Kevin Owens a chance in Hell in the Ladder match, obviously. So
No, because I think I agree with what Ulysses said. It's the reason they'll go on first. They'll be the curtain jerker, and they'll put on a great show, great match to get everybody all excited. But I know Cody's not going to lose. I'm trying to think. It's a ladder match, so he can't lose by disqualification, do the old Dusty finish. But something could happen to cause Kevin to lose the match. Because remember, the first time that Cody beat him, there was something funky, and then he got mad and put him that power driver on. I can't even remember what happened. But he had him beat. It was like a 10 count. And I could see that happening again, and to set up whoever Kevin's fighting at WrestleMania.
Ulysses, you have to send us that board when you're done filling it out because we're going to add that to the end of the show, all right? I need a screenshot showing how it all fill out, because it would be pretty sick if you were even 70% right. That'd be fucking amazing. Fucking
can do.
All right. All right, Chico. Well, this is it. This is the end.
Concludes it.
We did it. Yeah.
Hey,
welcome,
Chico.
welcome to the pay-per-view podcast. The first ever pay-per-view podcast. And, there's more coming.
Yeah. Oh shit.
We probably won't do this for Elimination Chamber, but we got. How many more shows do we have until WrestleMania? What? 2, 3, 2?
Probably
I think we
2.
have 2. Yeah.
No,
are they doing Saturday night main event every month? They did it in December. They did it in January.
They just sneak those out there. They're like, hey, by the way, boop, here comes a Saturday Night Live main event coming at you. So, they're all right. I kind of like a little shit talk, but I get it. It's old school. Let's bring that shit back. But hey, thanks, guys. This was fun. Ulysses, it was like, well, check out this awesome fucking room that I have down here. Yeah. Well, when your wife comes down and is yelling at you, make sure you record it so we can add that to the blooper reel.
This is actually not my room. This is my neighbor's kid's room. I just came over here to record.
Hey, what are you doing down here? Yeah.
I gotta go.
Gotta go. All right. Hey, from Pay-Per-View Podcast, this is Brandon with Kick-Ass Kid and Mysterio. We'll see you next time.
Let's start something, dog. I come to tell the world up. I shut it down. You ready for Boston?
Do it.
That's how we roll.
It's not like one take.
We just do it on the fly. Like I'm just bringing in welcome to the Rumble preview. I'm Ulysses, I'm Ulysses. I know, right? And then over here, we got Brandon. What? Welcome to the Royal Rumble. Yeah, Royal Rumble preview,
Oh my God.
Don't know.
John's having a hard time putting his women's 30 list together.
Yeah, me too. Only because they haven't really announced that many. And
They only announced 10.
yeah, more surprising than
The women's Royal Rumble should just be 10. Let's just call it for what it is. It should be max out at 10. Waste some time. They're like, 3, 2, 1, and then like, you're like, who the fuck is this? And then like, they're like, oh, it's Ivy Nile. You're like, what the fuck's Ivy Nile? I just threw that name out there. I really don't care. Oh, it's Shayna Baszler.
yeah, I don't know who that is either.
You Shayna Baszler. I know her because she beat all the women on
Alright, so then are we gonna go ahead and start with the women's Royal Rumble?
Get that one out of the way.
I come with the real. I feel with the brother with booted up grill. We don't do promoting the show. That's not gonna pay my bill. Keep it in the bone. Promoters calling.
Alright, so did you want to do 30 or for your predictions are first prediction is
Well, no,
second.
So we'll go through the ones that are already announced. 10 that are official. Sean didn't know Charlotte was already official. I just had to fill in on that. He hasn't seen all the promos out there.
Taking them out, busting their head, breaking them out.
Well,
That was a commercial.
Charlotte always, I told Sean, every time she leaves and comes back, she looks like a different human. She has a different face.
She's like,
yes! Yeah, I was like, it's like an actress playing Charlotte in a movie. That's how
I
Charlotte
see a
looks.
little Chris Stratton, a little bit of Holly shit.
Oh, Uncle Holly's in here?
No, what's her name? Sunny.
Oh, Sonny. Poor Sonny. Florida, let everybody know. Don't move there. Bad things happen.
Country.
We'll save this for the blooper reel at the end of the show.
Well, back to Charlotte. So I really think they're kind of like trying to steer you towards Charlotte, but there's something else going to happen. Becky, yes, but I also feel like it might be AJ Lee.
Hey guys, save it.
That's the big surprise.
You want to
She's
fight?
not gonna win.
No? You think Charlotte's going to win?
I don't think she'll win if she came back, but AJ Lee would get the biggest pop of the night.
Yeah.
Come on.
And I'm pretty sure she's gonna come back.
Yeah, if Charlotte Flair were to enter, she'd be like the first 10. Charlotte Flair's like maybe 2.
We should pick like one person from each Rumble, give them a number, and pick that person to come out at that number. Fuck it. And then we should like have like a $10 bet on it if it happens. I was telling you, listeners, how cool would it be like if we all watched it together and we like had bingo?
If they want to do this,
We should call this podcast the Pay-Per-View Podcast, but spell it like pay-per-view, like the word paper and view.
Get it?
Yeah, let's do that shit.
Yeah. Good idea,
Thanks,
man. I just took a ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now.
Great.
That's actually a really good idea. Dude, that'll sell.
All right,
So
all right.
what?